So what if I told you there was a place in Miami that was planned for perfection? We're talking about Coral Gables. Coral Gables is a city within the city of Miami, basically, in the heart of everything, and it has such an interesting history and a great background I want to tell you all about. And today, we're going to drive all over the Coral Gables area and show you all the highlights and some of my favorite places to hang out, to shop, to dine, or just enjoy here in this amazing city. What makes Coral Gables so special is that back in the 1920s, George Merrick was really a visionary, and he envisioned building this amazing city from scratch. So in the 1920s, they acquired lots of land, they put in the infrastructure and started building houses all around us, and it all kind of happened right here on the corner of Coral Way and Granada, right in the heart of everything. And what made it so interesting is that they really were thoughtful. They thought out the streets, they planted the trees to give you beautiful tree-lined streets, they got sidewalks everywhere. Everything is a bit of a grid and it just makes sense, unlike a lot of Miami that had expanded so fast over time, it didn't have that same feel. Also, they wanted everything to feel a little bit similar. Put in a lot of rules to make sure the Gables always looked like the Gables. So if you're ever in this part of town, just drive through Coral Gables. You know it when you see these little white street signs. You know it when you see the canopy streets. It is such a special spot here, right in the heart of Miami. I'm Riley Smith, born in Miami. I've been a realtor here for over 25 years. And today, I'm really excited to take you on a tour of my favorite places and highlights of a city that I love, Coral Gables. I'm standing right now in the heart of Merrick Park. Merrick Park is probably the absolute #1 place to go shopping in this part of Miami, and certainly in Coral Gables. You've got Neiman Marcus on one side, Nordstrom's on the other, and just about every brand name you can imagine in between. But the cool thing about this park is there's something for everybody at this mall. You've got the gym at Equinox, you've got the movie theater behind me. You can do grab and go meals or you can have fine dining. Really what's happening here is everyone's coming together, and certainly in the wintertime, this place is on fire. And don't forget the farmers market that they have on Saturday here. Right in the heart of Coral Gables, the best place to shop and dine I can think of. Right here on the corner of Riviera Drive and University in the heart of Coral Gables are two of my favorite places in all of Coral Gables. Standing behind me is the iconic Coral Gables Library. I spent my lifetime studying here, hanging out here. Probably have come here if you wanted to vote in Coral Gables. It's one of the voting centers. It's just an amazing old school real library that has all the new modern touches you can need. Just an awesome place to go hang out, get a book and relax. And just to my left over here, we're talking about the Coral Gables Youth Center. This place I grew up on this field. I spent so many days of my life hanging out, my friends, family, and then later in the next generation, my kids got to gymnastics, we did basketball, we've done everything that they have. So these two places are really like the heart and soul of the people that live in Coral Gables. They get to come here and enjoy it every day. Biltmore Hotel has got to be the most iconic place in all of Coral Gables. This hotel has a massive history. It's been here forever. It's owned by Coral Gables. It's hosted presidents, many weddings, incredible amount of events. Interesting fact, it was home to a hospital during World War II. But now, it's really the heart and soul of this part of Coral Gables. You've got the Biltmore Golf Course, the Biltmore Tennis Center. They've got a live theater inside. They got super cool restaurants and bars. And they have a little known fact, they have the largest hotel pool on the East Coast of the United States. It's a super cool place if you're a Coral Gables resident. You can join the club, you can be a member, come to the workouts, use the golf and tennis and everything else, or it's open to the public and anybody can come and enjoy this iconic spot right here in the middle of Coral Gables. Here we are in the North Gables at a real gem of a place and very near to my heart. This is St. Philip's School. You got elementary and you've got the church all combined in one right here. This little tiny school has got only one class per grade, but it produces some of the absolute best and brightest kids around, and the environment for the kids is really so wholesome and incredible. One of my favorite places. I'm very proud that both of my daughters graduated from here many years ago and have gone on to do really well. This school, I can't talk enough about it. I also want to talk about the surrounding area. Just behind us, we got Salvador Park. You got a fantastic park for the kids to play. Some of the best clay court tennis you can find. They've also got pickleball. So this is really like a community up here. Can't just talk about Coral Gables and not mention some of its awesome golf spots. I'm standing right here in the famous Granada Golf Course. It's just a 9-hole course. Everybody knows about it. The locals love coming here. It's wide open. It's easy to play. It has been operating, I think, longer than any other golf course continuously. That's a pretty cool stat. They've got a beautiful little clubhouse here to hang out in. It's a very casual, chilled vibe. You can also come and play tennis if you want. And plenty of times in the afternoons, you're going to see the surrounding community really embrace this area and use it almost like a park. There are people who are walking all the time, biking, riding. So you can't really talk about Coral Gables without talking about the Coral Gables Granada Golf Course. So one of the absolute coolest places in Coral Gables is right behind me. I'm standing in front of the Venetian Pool. This pool has been here for over 100 years and open to the public. In 1924, it was dug out of a rock quarry. You can still see signs of the rock all around it. It was spring fed, and the water is drained and filled every day, which makes it pretty cool and pretty unique. And this pool is open to the public. You can come here and enjoy enjoy if you live in Coral Gables or live in the surrounding area. And it's been operating, like I said, for over 100 years. And it's such a little hidden gem that so few people know about it in Miami. And that's kind of what makes it cool and special. So once you're in the know, this is one of the coolest places you can find to hang out in Coral Gables. Here we are on Miracle Mile. If you don't know about Miracle Mile, you're missing out. Miracle Mile is a stretch of road that runs right through the heart of Coral Gables from Lejeune all the way down to Douglas. Miracle Mile is an iconic part of Coral Gables. It's famous for restaurants, shops, but certainly bridal and jewelry stores dominate the landscape here. There's all kinds of new restaurants coming in town. You've got fantastic places like you got the Actors Playhouse here. This is just one of those places where the hustle and bustle of Coral Gables comes to life, where people are out walking around. The city did an amazing job when they redid the entire landscape around us, made it very walkable, very accessible, and it really is the gateway to the heart of this small little city center and downtown area of Coral Gables. And I can't talk to you about Miracle Mile if I don't talk to you about one of my favorite restaurants in Miami. Sitting right in the middle of Miracle Mile on the corner of Miracle Mile and Ponce, which would be Coral Way and Ponce, sorry. It's called Hillstone's, and Hillstone's is the place in Coral Gables. It is happening from the minute they open the door at 12 o'clock until the minute they close. There's always a line out the door. It's the most consistent place you can eat, and the vibe here is awesome. You've got to check out the bar for happy hour if you want to know who's who in Coral Gables. They're always there. Here we are in one of Coral Gables' best hidden secrets. It's a little walkable gem called Giralda Plaza, right in the heart of Coral Gables, right in the center of downtown. This is an area where you can grab the trolley and spend all day just walking up and down this incredible place. The city's done an amazing job. They redid this entire street, created a beautiful street landscape, and they bring in all kinds of amazing artists. Right now they have a new installation you can see above me. They change it out every couple years or so. It's a really, really cool place to come. You have restaurants and restaurants and restaurants. So any kind of food you want, you have here up and down this place. Or you just come hang out with your dog, walk around, be feeling outdoors in the heart of Coral Gables. A lot of people who work around here come here to hang out and relax in between their lunch hour. There's just so much you can do in this place, so you got to check it out if you're in the Gables. Just south of Miracle Mile, we're headed now into the Ponce Park area and right around the Ponce Circle. This area is really growing, and it's got some really cool restaurants and shops and so much more coming. A lot of new construction. They're going to do a big project in the park and really do things there. But I couldn't stop and talk about this area without talking about my guy Fabrizio and Shapiro Wine Bar right behind me. It's a little hidden gem. He's got an amazing wine selection. He's one of the most hospitable people in the world. He'll teach you all about the wines, and a little secret, they have fantastic lasagna, my favorite in town. So if you're in this part of the Gables, you've got to check them out. Right smack in the middle of Miracle Mile and Merrick Park, we've got the newest up-and-coming part of Coral Gables, in my opinion. We're standing here right there behind me. You can see Ponce Plaza, and this is a new area that has really brought a lot of life here. The Loews Hotel is over there. They got some really fantastic restaurants, Mika, and some other bars that are really cool. But there's a lot of new construction coming in this area, and there's a lot of new energy happening right here. Matter of fact, one of the new construction projects is going to redo this park and bring this thing to life, so it'll be a little bit more usable for the people here. But if you stay here long enough, you're going to see people coming and going, walking all over this place. And it's kind of nice to have this little patch of green right in the heart of Coral Gables. Riviera Country Club has to be the go-to spot to socialize here in Coral Gables. This club has just been recently rebuilt. It's a fantastic old establishment, all redone now, and really it is like one of the heart, soul Coral Gables. Members come from all over Miami to hang out here. It's got an amazing vibe. They have an incredible golf course, and members can also be a membership if. If you want to get in here though, there is a problem. They have quite a wait because this place is in such high demand. So if you're in Coral Gables and you know somebody that's a member of Riviera Country Club, you gotta let them get you in so you can check out this fantastic spot. I am standing in the absolute middle of the incredible University of Miami campus. This campus has just graduated its 100th class and has been here forever. I grew up in Miami. It's been a big part of my life, spending time coming here, going to camp here. Both my parents graduated from the University of Miami at different times, and right now I'm excited and proud that my daughter just finished her first year here. This place is incredible. You're not going to find a more beautiful campus, and as a matter of fact, they just hosted game day. If you happen to see it on ESPN, the football program is back. We're super excited, and when all is well at UM, the whole entire city celebrates. So if you haven't checked out this campus, you've got to check it out. It is absolutely incredible.